Hey everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, Zielonka Hard Mode, Episode 81. Last time we got a bunch of stuff done, and this time I believe we need to plant ourselves some canola. But I've got a little bit of maintenance to do first, and we gotta think about just how we're gonna lay out these fields. Now I had written down that I was going to go with oats in March. July was going to be harvesting them. Wheat in September, harvest wheat in July, and then back to September, August, September, barley or canola. Now the canola doesn't get harvested, so that's one cycle, but doesn't actually wrap around properly. So the question is, how are we going to plant this stuff now? I think we go barley on these two fields. Let's take a look at our productions. Specifically the oil mill. I think this year we're gonna go all canola again, because I really do want to keep that oil mill just as full as it can be. Our next big purchase is going to be the dairy. So we're not going to be running the flour mill for quite some time to come. And given that, it's really important that we keep our production running, because that's more money than it would be otherwise. And we are still all about the maximization of the cash flow. So, given that's where we're at, we will load up on our fertilizer and everything, and we're going to load canola into that big field. We ought to be doing a little better, because oh wow, we're going to be broke. Because yeah, because we have bees, and with a whole bunch of bees comes a whole bunch of responsibility or something. With a whole bunch of bees comes a little bit of an improved canola yield, so we might as well take advantage of that and get this loaded up. And we'll also take a look at our field status. So most of these guys are all fertilized up, and we're just gonna get this field planted and maybe some other stuff. right, that is a whole field planted in canola. The real question is, do we want to just hit those other two fields with canola again? So that's a lot of canola, more than what we have been planting. But like I said, I'd like to get the oil mill so stuffed that we we don't actually need to grow canola for a year, and we can actually get something else going in there. So yeah, I think we're just gonna go canola all around, and the sunflower seeds are actually still rolling from last harvest. And we're gonna fill it up again. So I think those two fields get a grain crop this year. Those two that are currently sunflower. Because I think we're going to be over, next month we're going to be actually having wrapped with sunflower seeds still in the mill. I don't think it'll do 16,000 in a day. I haven't done the math, but I don't think it will. So back to the planting. Alright, that's the canola in for another year. Have a look at the map and verify, yes. Probably won't have to weed those. And yes, canola. We will have to spray them next time. And I think next month our grass will be ready again, along with all of the sunflower. So we are going to go into September and get that done. This, however, is always really fun. Backing up this equipment that's kind of yeah, there we go. So we need some gas in this thing. So yeah, it's on to September to harvest a bunch of sunflower. Actually, quite a bit of sunflower. Probably a year's worth of sunflower comes down to it. So maybe the sunflower can be turned in. The sunflower fields can be made into. Let's see. Let's see. We're gonna harvest our sunflowers. Oh, in October. At which point we have the option of planting wheat or barley. So I imagine we will plant wheat as a crop for the eventual flour mill, since we've got plenty of barley, although we might as well plant barley and just have the one thing. Well, I don't know if wheat does better flour, but I know barley has a higher yield. Or I believe that barley has a higher yield, so we'll go with barley again probably. Since either one is the way to go. But that, well, actually, let's go have a look at our oil mill. We've got some canola overage, and we've got a bunch of canola and a bunch of sunflower all waiting. No point in loading that. We have plenty of room. We can load it some other time. And yes. That, I believe, is it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to be doing slightly shorter episodes from now on. So, I will catch you next time.